Alright, welcome back everybody. We're here in the shield update. Somebody just reached floor 142. That's crazy. Um, there's a lot in this update. There's a lot. We have a new island. You got 5 new shadows, 1 key dungeon, 7 weapons, a new relic. As far as the relic goes, I've heard it's a rise luck and experience, I think is what somebody said. Let's double check on that. Yeah, a rise luck and XP buff. And then we have a new AFK mount, weapon skin, 1 spin mount. We'll go ahead and take a look at that in a second. So we have weapons can go up to GM rank. We do have a new rank. We have Ruler and Ruler Plus. The max level is 550. The max stats is 360. We have weapon gems. You can equip up to 5 gems per weapon. They're craftable in the Guild Craft Hub. They boost shadow, weapon damage, the shadow speed, and then they also do experience buff. They buff most things. They adjusted levels across World 2. The Wall Mage Kingdom enemies' HP is a lot higher. We'll go take a look at the new island in a second. So we have the new talents, which is... So we have Blade Tempest, which increases your weapon's AoE. The Ambush Step, the Shadows Teleport, as long as your shadow speed is 200. And then we have Dungeon Collector. Increase the number of item reward slots in dungeons from 6 to 9, gradually, significantly more loot to each run. So it just makes it so you get more stuff per run. And then we also have QL, Stormbreaker announced settings. You can show the range, which I have on currently. You can see like the little circle thing out there. My range is pretty wide. You can see it like flashing around. And then we have guild upgrades, guild expansions. There's new gachas for Slayer Village and the Shield Hero Island. There's also the castle teleport, so you can teleport the floor 25, 75, 125, and 175, stuff like that. So it'll make it so it's easier to grind out for floor 125 boss. And then we also have new dungeon runes, and then we have the 2 new codes. So as far as guild upgrades go, we have like 1 extra slot, so I can equip 1 more extra shadow. And then same thing for relics, you can equip up to 5 relics, so let's unequip that for a second. First off, let's go ahead and show off what my DPS is for right now. Alright, so... Oh geez, my player speed is maxed. It's kind of high right now. I was grinding out dungeons. Go ahead and equip that, so now we got 5 leveling relics equipped. So if we were to go here... DPS goes up to quite high. And then I believe if we... Oh yeah, that's right, my title isn't... Switch our title back. And then now we're jumping up to 111 QADs, the highest it goes to. Just astronomical high. So for right now, you gotta work on getting the ranks. So most people, well, there's some people who've gotten R, but with being rank R, you can craft UGM plus shadows. I haven't crafted any yet because I don't have enough to craft UGM pluses because I would get rid of my whole team. So, because for the player ranks, so to get rank R plus, you have to reach 525, take the rank R test, and reach floor 140. So, gonna have to grind some more UGM pluses. So I need to go grind. So as long as you're rank R, you can craft UGM pluses. As long as you have enough. Oh yeah, here's the gacha hub. So to unlock it, so you don't have to go to the islands, you need 10 of the tokens and then 249 tickets per one. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't have the most tickets because I wasted them all. Let's see. So, oh. So we have our stats right now. So we're looking at, I'm trying to grind out XP to get to 525 so I can go grind out more shadows. So for rank R, you have to be, I think, what was it, level 500? I could be wrong. I think it was 500. It could be slightly less. And then you just have to reach floor You'd have to reach floor 135 in Castle in order to do it. I believe. I think that was what it was. I could be wrong. I did double check some of the information. The rank R quest is floor 125, and you have to be level 475 for that. I don't remember what it was when I did it, but but yeah, let's go. Let's go take a look at that new island. All right, so we're at the Shield Island. The health on the enemies is quite high. So we have Bird, who's at 16 TD. The Brutes have like 16 QAD, I believe. Yeah, they're like around 16 QAD. So their health's pretty high. So if you're not like up there in damage, you won't be able to really farm the island out. Because look, even with my DPS, it's taking this long to kill the Brutes. Before it took longer because I was only doing like 150 TD, but now I can farm them a little better. The shield dungeon, they spawned as a N rank earlier. I tried doing it and it was impossible. I can make the key so we can check out the shield key. Let's go ahead and take a look, see if I can arise him, see what his health is at. Yeah, because we get shield hero. I do like the map. Map looks very cool. I do know the healths are pretty high though for the new ones. I went into a wall dungeon earlier for M rank and the health was at 1 DD, so it was pretty high. Alright, so let's just put on that for right now. See what his health is at. 585 QAD. Oh my. So let's go ahead and put that back on because I need to do that. Update my team. There we go. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is gonna take quite a minute. Oh my. Alright, this is gonna take me quite a minute. Alright, we're getting near the end of killing him. It's taken quite a bit. Taking me like 4 minutes to get his health down and low enough. Jeez. And I did not arise him, unfortunately. We did get a token. I got one. But yeah. From the map, from the looks of it, it looks like it's the when they go inside of the turtle, because it's the heart and everything. But his health is astronomically high. But that's gonna be a hefty grind. Gonna need more UGM pluses if I want to effectively grind those keys. Plus, to even be able to grind out the dungeon itself is gonna be so hard. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the next point, which is the weapon gems. I crafted like 3 of them. I have 3 of the topazes. I have all 3 versions. So if I'm not mistaken, so the gems are in here in the crafting hub. So there's pure, balanced, and simple gems. The pure gems are used for the greater versions. The balanced gems are used for just the regular ones, the ones that just have their names, and the minor gems are used with the simple gem. So the gems all cost tickets. It costs tickets to craft just the regular ones, and then these ones require the gem and then cores. So let's see. For the greater ones, it's 30 epic and 1 legendary. For the regular ones, it's just 30 epic cores and 1 balanced gem. For the minor, it's 50 rare and 1 simple gem. So, as far from what I've noticed, so the way the gems work is I think it's based off of the rarity of the weapon, of what you can use. So these ones all show green. So I can't gem currency green, so I can't use like the topaz. If I'm correct, you have to use, so we'll do simple and then we'll do minor emerald. So I believe that means I can only use Yeah, so I can only use the emerald one on my legendary weapon, which gives me +5 Shadow Reach. So that means, um, for my legendary weapon, I can only use the emerald, since it only shows green, and then it gives me the emerald gives you Shadow Reach. So ruby gives you weapon mastery, emerald is Shadow Reach, topaz is player experience, the amethyst is shadow power, and the sapphire is shadow agility. So, because I think it's for just that specific rarity. So if I look at this one, okay, so each weapon is different. So this one I can actually use the ruby, the emerald, and my topaz, which means I can actually equip this. So +20 player experience for the topaz. So yeah, so you have to look at the weapons to actually double check what they have. So like for my Sun Warden here, and also depending on their rank, so it looks like we have M, because the ranks go up to GM now. So that means um, you have to go all the way from N to M plus, to M plus, then GM, in order to get it up to its max rank. But it seems so. You got for my Sun Warden, it has red, two blues, a purple, and a green when you get it to M rank. So like if you go to a lower ranked one for E, see, you need rank A, C, N, S, S. So that's how they work. So you have to pay attention to what stats they have. So this one's all green. So make sure you pay attention to the weapon and don't just buy all the gems. If you, well, you can buy them all because they're all useful. Because I would personally get the greater ones and just equip it on something because they do stack together. So as long as a slot is open, I believe you can equip it. So, but so like I could use topaz and miner and increases it by 15. So you can equip two of the same ones, even if it's the lower version. So you can use that to stack them together. You just need to. It literally just all depends on your weapon itself. Let's see, because I don't think I can. I don't think I have enough to upgrade my weapons any higher. Because this is all I have for that one. I could maybe. I can maybe buy Crescent Doom, but I don't see any reason to waste my money on that. Oh jeez. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see. Let me go take a look at the Mage Island real quick. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. Let's see how much they cost. Oh, I could maybe buy enough. It's gonna lag out my thing if I buy that many though. Yeah, why not? Let's see how high we can get in the Crescent Doom. Oh man, this is gonna lag me out so bad. Alright, well, let's go see what damage I just did to my thing. This might take it a minute to load in, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see. Let's see how high I can craft it up to. Oh lordy. Oh my. This may cause serious lag. Yes, I'm aware. Oh lord. I won't be surprised if my Roblox full on crashes because of this. Oh. Oh jeez. Alright, well, on to the next ones. No, wrong one. Jeez. I don't even think that's gonna even be enough. Oh my. Yeah, I don't even think it was enough for me to even. Dang, I couldn't even craft another M plus Crescent Doom. That's wild. After buying like, what was it, 5,000? Oh my. Oof, getting a GM is gonna be a hefty grind to get a GM weapon. If I go high enough in the castle, I could probably get enough to just keep buying them over and over until I get to GM. But that'll be a video for another day for me to be doing all that. I don't think there's anything else to go over. Just double check. I will look at the AFK stuff in a second. So that's that. Talents. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that was added. Let's check what the new stuff we got in the AFK reward. So we got Shadow Eagle and the Azure Core Axe, and it's still a GM Kaiju. Alright. I'm not a person who likes sitting in the AFK chamber just for that stuff. So, we need to go keep grinding up my shadows, get some levels. I need more tickets. I need a lot of things. This update's heavy. It's a heavy grind. It's a heavy grind. Um, but yeah, I'll make another one on some of the other stuff as I grind them out. That'll be it for this one. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all in the next one.